Join me as I giraffe and sew this magnificent kimono blazer. As you can see, it's actually mixed with Ankara and Ashoki. Then I used a Mikado for the neck area. Okay, isn't it beautiful? So if you've been interested, let's dive into the tutorial. Now, this is my fabric, my Ankara, my Mikado, my Ankara, and my Ashoki. So now I've folded my fabric into two. As you can see, I'm using 2 yards of fabric. And then I'll fold it into two again, making it four. So now my fabric is folded into four. Okay? Please make sure it's folded into four. As you can see. So after folding my fabric into four, I'll be taking my shoulder measurement. That's from my mid back to where I want my sleeve to be. Normally, the fabric, I'll measure the full length first. Okay. When I measured it, I actually had about 22 inches, but I don't want it to be so big. So I'm going to be using 18 inches. Okay. I'll be using 18 inches down. You can use 17. So I'll be subtracting 5 inches, okay? So 22 minus 5 is actually 17 inches. I'll be marking 17 inches down. Please note that you can use 18 inches. You can even use 15 inches. But I'll be working with 17 inches, okay? So I'll mark my 17 inches down. As you can see, after which I am going to be marking the neckline, the back neckline first, which is actually 3 inches by 1.5 inches. You can actually use 3 inches by 1 inch. 1 inch is fine as well, but I'll be using 1.5 inch. I'll use my French cuff to curve it like so, and then I'll go ahead and cut. Okay? You're cutting the front and back neckline together. When you open, you will not be able to cut the front neckline, sorry to say. So I'll go ahead and cut the excess out. After which I'm going to be opening, okay? So that I'll be separating the front and back neckline. Just watch what I'm doing. Make sure when you're folding very, as in it's equal, the fold is equal. So you don't make mistakes. So now I've folded into two. I'll be going down by 7 inches, okay? I'll go down by 7 inches and I'll use my ruler to rule. Note that this is just for me it's not really a must because you still really just watch what I'm doing. Then I went in by 2 inches. You can go in by 2.5 depending on your preference. Okay, I went in by 2 inches and then I'll roll a straight line. After which I'm going to be rolling another line to meet the neckline. Okay, from that 7 inches spot to the neckline. So the other one is invalid, okay? And then I'll go and cut. Note that this is the front, it's not the back. So I've gone ahead to cut. The next thing we are going to be doing, this is how it looks like now. We are going to be using our Mikado to design the front. So we'll take our measurements by 5. Please, you're taking your measurements by 5. Measure your round neckline from the bottom part to the top part. And of course, we are going to be measuring the size as well, where the ashoke will fit. Okay? It's not much of a task. Hope I'm understood. Do well to measure properly so that you don't have a shortage. You can as well buy 5 rolls of ashoke or you buy 6. So now I'm measuring for the front. This is 5 inches by the length of the front. Okay, then I added 5 extra inch. My fabric is folded, so you would not, it's folded into 4. So this is the pocket. Now the pocket, I would not give you a specific measurement. Do what suits you, the size that suits you. This is the pocket. I'll be using the Mikado to cover the front like this. Okay, so now this is for the neckline. As you can see, I'll be doing just one joining. Okay, so this is basically it. In the sewing section, you're going to be on. So this is what we have. I've gone ahead to serge all the edges. Okay, I've serged all the edges. Very important. Okay, as you can see, all the edges are serged. We are going to be starting with the neckline. Like I said, remember to measure your round neckline. Okay, remember to measure the front of your kimono. Okay, remember to measure this. We have 60 here. We continue. So 60 plus 15 is about 75. So you go and cut. You can use your ashoke or you can use your Mikado. Me, I'm using Mikado. So you cut 76 inches to be on the safer side by 5. This is 5 inches that are folded into 2. So now it's 2.5 now. Since I folded it into 2, it's 2.5. I'll be using it to turn the neckline. You see, I pinned it because I don't want anything. I don't want it to move from the iron position, as you can see. So I've gone ahead to pin, as you can see. What I'll be doing now, I'll go and stitch it round. I'm pinning from the back. You can do it either way, okay? So when I stitch here, it's going to be like this when you turn, okay? Now you can stitch from any way you like. I'm stitching it like this, okay? I'll stitch using 0.5 inches. I'll be taking it to the front, okay? So now this is the front. What I'll be doing, please pay close attention. You see what I'll be doing? I'll be folding this in. Okay? I'll be folding this in while maintaining this midpoint. I'll fold 0.5 inch. Okay, then I'll top stitch. Please make sure you are maintaining this beautiful thing you've ironed here. Okay, I'll top stitch on it. That's all. Alright, so I'm done. As you can see, this is what the back looks like. This is what the front looks like. The next thing I'm going to be doing now, I'm going to be sewing the ashoke on it. Remember I told you to serge the edges, okay? So I'll be sewing the ashoke where I have the two sides. It's very easy, it's not much of a task. It's not much of a task. What you need to do is just to take note of the front of the ashoke. Since I have gone ahead to serge, you just need to place it on top like this. Okay, when you place it on top, you just stitch it. So you just keep adjusting. Remember what I do for this side, I will do for the other side as well. Like I told you, what I do for this side, I'll be doing for the other side. It's not much of a task. So I'm done stitching this side, as you can see. I'll go ahead and stitch the other side. Okay, now you can either be boning or folding it in and stitching it the edge, whichever one you want to do. Okay, so I'm done stitching it, as you can see. I'm done stitching it. Okay, I'm done for this other side as well. The next thing I'm going to be doing, I am going to be doing for the back. Okay, what I'll be doing, I'll flip it like so. So this is what I'm going to be doing. I will turn it like this, just a little bit. Okay, then I'll turn it again. I'll place this inside, just like I'm wearing it. Then I'll start stitching. I'll do it for all the edges, okay? Remember to backstitch. So you adjust, as you sew, you adjust. When I'm done, I'm going to be finishing it, okay? I'll just sew it down. So I'll just continue like that until I'm done. Now we have gotten to the other edge. Like we did for this edge, we'll repeat it, okay? What you need to do, you just cut out the excesses. Okay, so you fold once and you fold once, okay? Then you fold in, just like we did for the other side. Then you just stitch. That's all, okay? So after stitching, you finish up this raw edge, okay? You can see how neat inside is. You can see how neat the inside is. So now this place that you did, you just take it like so and you finish it up. You stitch it down. I'll do same for all the edges, okay? So I'll do same for all the edges. I'll do this now for the front, okay? Now this is the front. I'll just go ahead and place ashoke. The same method I did for the back, I'll replicate it for the front, okay? So this is what we have. We are done, as you can see. We are done with the bottom side as well. As you can see, we are done. Before we do the joining, we are going to be doing the pockets, okay? So like we did for the neckline, this is for the pocket. Now you can do your pocket whichever way. You could use ashoke here, or you could just do your pocket like so, okay, by taking 2 inch. You hem it, okay, if you don't want to add anything. But I'm going to be adding this, okay? The length of your preference, the length of your pocket is dependent on your preference, okay? So what I'm going to be doing, I'm going to be stitching using 0.5 inches. I'll go ahead and stitch using 0.5 inches, and I'm going to turn. You're going to see what I'm doing. So I'm done stitching it. What we'll be doing, I'll be turning it like so, okay? I'll be turning it like so. You can give it a good press, or if you can use your hand to control it, fine. I'll do it like so, like I did for the collar, okay? And I'll top stitch. So I'm done with this, as you can see. I'm done with this. What I do for this, I'll replicate for this, okay? After this, I'm going to be serging the edges. So I've gone ahead to serge, as you can see. I've gone ahead to serge, so I'll be folding in 0.5 inches round. That's what I'm going to use in attaching it to the body of the jacket. So what I'm going to be doing now, I'm going to be taking 2 inches from here. Now this depends on your preference, but I think 2 inches is fine. Okay, then from here, I'll be taking 9 inches or 10. Let me make it 10 inches. Okay, from the hem of the jacket, okay, to this place, I'll be taking 10 inches. Okay, I want to mark 10 inches by the other side as well. So what I'm going to be doing, I'll be placing this. Remember what I do for here, I'll do for the other side. Okay, I'm not going to be showing the two pieces. So this is where we have the 10 inches mark. The 10 inches mark by the 2 inches. Okay, I'll go ahead and secure with pin so that when I'm stitching, it's going to come out well. So what I'm going to be doing now, I will just be turning in 0.5 inches. I'll be turning in 0.5 inches round, then I'll stitch round. Okay? So like I said, I'll be stitching round. I'll just stitch in, be sure to adjust. You see, I have folded the edge in by 0.5 inches. What I do for here, I'll be replicating for the other side, remember. Then I'll fold the bottom part by same 0.5 inches. As you can see, when I get to this apex of that part, I'll turn it like so to continue stitching. It's not much of a task, I'm just stitching round. Okay, it's not much of a task. Okay, so I have my pockets here. I'm done with the pockets. The next thing I'm going to be doing now, I'm just going to be stitching it down just like a butterfly kind of stuff. But what I'll be doing, I'm going to be coming down by 10 inches. You can come down by from the shoulder, okay? You can come down by 11 inches depending on your preference, but I think 10 inches is fine. So I'll just mark 10 inches like so. I'll mark it here. 10 inches, okay? Then I'm going to be stitching from the 10 inches, from where I have the 10 inches. I'll be stitching down. Okay, I will stitch down, then I'm going to be leaving where I have this joining. As you can see, I'll be leaving a slit, like an opening. Okay, what I do for this, I'll do for the other side. So I am getting to where I told you I'm going to be leaving an opening. I will just go there like so. Okay, then I am going to be back stitching. That's just fine. Remember, like I told you, I'll do it for the other side as well. What I do for here, I'll do it for the other side, and we are done with our jacket. Okay, so this is what it looks like. This is where you have the slit. It's like a butterfly stuff. Okay, it's like a butterfly stuff, but your hand will go through these 10 inches that you came down from. This is basically it. Let me do it this way so that you can see what it looks like. You're going to be seeing it on me because of course I'll be rocking this. Thanks for watching. See you in my next video. Bye.